For 20 years, Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
Temperatures were actually above normal earlier today. We won't see that again for the foreseeable future. Here's a look at your 7-day temperature trend. Highs tomorrow will be in the lower teens, close to 20 on Friday, and then frigid conditions as we move into the weekend. Highs will only be in the single digits on Saturday and Sunday. Right now, we are looking at mainly lower to mid-20s across northeast Wisconsin, although temperatures have already dropped into the lower and mid-teens across the far north. That is the colder weather that'll continue to work in throughout the evening hours. That colder weather is pushing in on some gusty winds. Winds at times today gusting up to around 30 miles per hour, so that's making it feel colder out there. Right now, wind chills are mainly in the single digits and teens, but they will be dropping below zero later on tonight. 22 degrees in Green Bay. We have northwest winds sustained at around 10 miles per hour, but gusts are much higher. The wind chill is 11. In Appleton, winds are close to 20 miles per hour, and the wind chill sits at 4 degrees. We had a little bit of on and off light snow or flurries or light snow showers throughout the morning and afternoon, and there are still a couple of flurries out there, but for the most part, that activity is winding down. Those flurries kind of on the tail end of what we saw last night. A significant snowfall, at least by this winter's standards, 2.7 inches in Green Bay. That is the biggest snowfall in over a month. Now, so far this winter, we have picked up exactly 2 feet of snow. That is below normal and way below where we were at this point last winter. The system brought us the snow, now pulling away from the Great Lakes. Behind it, we've got a cold front, and this cold front means business. Temperatures behind it today running about 20 degrees colder than what we saw yesterday. Afternoon highs were only in the single digits and teens, and that colder weather is headed south. We're going to see overnight lows tonight, mainly in the single digits, and then as we move into the afternoon, we'll warm up a little bit, but most temperatures will be running about 10 to 15 degrees below normal for this time of year. Highs have actually been below normal 7 of the last 11 days, and probably in about 10 days, I'll show this graphic again, and I will say 17 of the last 21 days have been running below normal because we've got a frigid air mass that is moving in from the north, and right through next week, temperatures at times running 10, 15 to 20 degrees below normal or even colder. So your forecast for tonight calls for windy conditions with variable cloudiness. We'll see a couple of flurries. Overnight lows will be in the single digits. Wind chills will be dropping into the teens below zero. Tomorrow, windy and much colder. Look for a high only around 12. Warm up a little bit on Friday, maybe some light snow with a cold front, and then sharply colder on Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be frigid out on Lake Winnebago. Wind chills will be in the 20s below zero. And no warm-ups in sight, no major snowstorms in sight either, as we head through the next 7 to 10 days, Stacy.
All right, Cameron, everybody is talking about the big Powerball jackpot tonight. $500 million, the 5th largest prize in U.S. history. I have to ask, what would you do with all that money?
Well, I think I would get a luxury box at Lambeau Field.
Sounds
right
good.
On the 50-yard line.
I'd like to be your guest.
I would donate a lot of money to charity, obviously. Yes. And then I'd probably would take a trip around the world just looking for tornadoes and hurricanes.